Hi guys, welcome to Caribbean Blend with your girl T. I'm going to show you guys today how to make Jamaican Ital stew. Okay, so this meal is for anybody vegan, vegetarian, or if you just want to try a healthy hearty meal. Let's get into it. So first, you're going to pour some vegetable oil or any oil of your choice, coconut oil. Okay, you're going to let that heat up on medium heat. Stir your curry powder in and make sure the oil is not too hot because you don't want your curry to burn. So now you're going to stir it in. So just let that stir in nice because you need to get a nice curry color. You don't want your curry to be burned and black, okay? That's a no-no. So we're trying to get that nice curry yellow look and flavor into your food. So next, I'm going to want you to chop up your veggies, which is consist of some carrots, onions, thyme, garlic, and you're going to put that off into your pan with your curry, okay? And then you're going to make sure that is nice in there. Make sure your pot is really not too hot, okay? So you're going to put your thyme, your scallion, your onion, and some carrots in the pot. Okay, now I want you to stir it in. I'm going to stir that. Oh, look how nice that look. Yeah, you're going to stir it. Man, the flavor that's coming off of this. Okay. So let that stir and simmer down for a little bit. Then, as that's cooking, I want you to get your coconut milk ready. Okay, you can use, you can buy a coconut. If you want to grate the coconut and do it like that, you can. But my option is to use the coconut milk from the can. Okay, you can find that at your local supermarket. And it's just an easier process. But if you want to go through the whole process of breaking a coconut, grater in it, juicing it, you can do that too. Because a lot of people, like the rosters in Jamaica, that's what they do. They use the real coconut milk from the coconut itself. This was just a quick meal for me. It's cold in the States and I wanted something nice and hearty. So this is an easy process, okay? So you're gonna let this simmer down on medium heat. You do not want your veggies burnt or your curry burnt. So this is gonna be a nice slow cooked meal, okay? On medium heat only, no high heat. All right, so we're gonna get our coconut milk. And then while this is simmering, let it simmer down for at least 5 minutes. Okay, and you want to keep stirring. If you notice I'm stirring, the reason why is that my veggies don't stick and everything is just coming together nicely. All right, so here we go. We're going to put our coconut milk in, and again, it's a nice, look at that flavor, look at that. See, nothing is burnt. Everything is just simmering and cooking slowly because that is what you want. You see that nice yellow curry color? We're not looking for any burnt curry here. You can find your curry in a Jamaican store. Like if you have a Jamaica produce store where you live, a supermarket, you can go there and find a Grace curry. Sometimes Walmart sell it too if your local grocery store doesn't sell it. Not every local grocery store carry Jamaican products, so make sure you can find real Jamaican curry. All right, so next we're gonna go in with our pumpkin, okay, because we need our pumpkin to cook. So we're gonna go in with our pumpkin and I'm gonna stir that in nicely. And the pumpkin is also going to give the Ital stew a nice color too. It's gonna give it that nice yellow orange color that you're looking for. All right. And then you're gonna let this simmer down for at least 20 minutes or until the pumpkin is cooked. Okay, so you need your pumpkin and carrot to be cooked. Not cooked where it's all smashy and mushy and stuff, but where it's cooked nice and tender. Okay, so you're gonna let that happen for at least 20 minutes on medium heat. Next process, you're gonna get your other veggies. After 20 minutes, now we're gonna add our plantain, our chayote, which is chocho, our okra, our sweet potato, and some Scotch bonnet pepper. Oh yes, we need the heat. One thing with Jamaican food, if there's no Scotch bonnet, we don't want it. Okay, so we need our pepper in our pot. We call it the pepper pot all the time. Everything has to have spice, but it's optional for you if you want to put the pepper in. All right, after we put our pepper, we're gonna go in with our beans. All right, so we're gonna add our beans, and to my Ital stew, I add red beans, pinto beans, and butter beans to mine. It's your option what you want to add. Whatever beans you like to eat, you can add it to it. You know, you can play around with this meal. It's nothing that you have to follow the same beans that I put or the same veggies that I put. Whatever you like, because some people don't like some kinds of vegetable, but it's something that you can add. But make sure it's like ground produce, right? Like yams, you can add yellow yam, white yam. You can add dashin, you can add cassava, right? It's something that you can add more things. If you want to put green plantain, you can, right? So that's another option. So here I'm going to go in with some black pepper. It's up to you if you want to season it. The real traditional way, the way the Rastas make it, is an Ital stew. There's no salt, there's no seasoning at all, there's no powder seasoning. But for me, I wanted to add some flavor to mine. So I always add flavor to mine. So I'm not going to put too much seasoning, but I did go in with some all-purpose, as you can see. And I did put some black pepper just to give it some, a nice taste. It did bring up the flavor. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So you're going to let that simmer down. And I'm also going to go in with some water. And I'm going to add some vegetable soup mix to my Ital stew also. As I said, it's optional for you. This is the way I make it. Some people may come at me and say, oh, you make it. This is the way I make mine, right? So this is for the people who are not against putting a little bit of flavor, a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning in their Ital stew. This is my Ital stew, Caribbean blend Ital stew, right? So this particular brand that I'm using, you can find it at your local Jamaican grocery store. Sometimes, as I said, Walmart sells it if they have a Jamaican aisle where they sell Jamaican products or Caribbean products. This is a vegetable, right? A vegetable soup mix. So I'm gonna add that to mine, and I'm gonna let this simmer down for another 20 minutes until all my ingredients come together, right? Look at that. Look how nice and thick this look. Nice and flavorful, right? You should smell this. Oh my gosh, look at that. See? You see the consistency? And you don't want it too watery, you don't want it too thick, right? So now I'm just gonna let this simmer down, and not boil, but simmer down for another 10-15 minutes. And occasionally I'll go in and stir meanwhile that's going on, because again, you don't want anything sticking to the bottom of the pot. So you want it to be freely moving around the pot, so you want to keep an eye on it. After that, you're all done once it comes together and you like the consistency of it. And yeah, That's how you make Jamaican Ital stew. And here's the finished product. Look at that. So that's the color you want. And then I went ahead and I serve it with some avocado, some white rice in a calabash. This is a homemade calabash that I made myself. So yeah, Jamaican Ital stew. So this particular stew, you can eat it by itself. You can eat it with chapati, roti. It's good with roti also. You can also eat it with some dumplings if you want to add dumplings to yours. But yes, this is my version of Ital stew, Jamaican style Ital stew from Caribbean Blend Cooking. All right. Oh, that tastes so good. So I'm gonna try it. There you go. Put a little potato, a little bit of okra. And you know the okra give it that nice gooey taste. Yes, try it with some avocado. In Jamaica we say pear. So some pear. Yeah, some nice white rice. You can try with rice and peas. As I said, it's something that you can play with. You know, you can eat it by itself. You can eat it with anything else as a side, right? So try it this way and let me know what you think. Guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share with your family. And give me a thumbs up. Thank you.